All right, so this Deshaun Watson case is heating up again, I guess, probably the most. Today's the 25th of May, 2022. There's this Rusty Greer. We'll call him Rusty Greer Hardin. Or no. We'll call him Hardin. We'll call him Rusty Greer James Hardin. This little bitch. This is the problem. See, Deshaun Watson's got so much cash, he doesn't realize that these fucks, these attorneys, have him by the balls. They want to drag this thing out as long as possible. Why? Duh. Just like in a marriage case, they want to fight for custody because they're a bunch of racists. But they know that's where the money is, okay? They want to get more dollars. So he alleges, the attorney says for Deshaun Watson that one of the victims, which we all know these girls are just looking for dollars, okay? They're a bunch of fucking bitch-ass racists. I don't have a whole lot of sympathy. I mean, I got some, with Deshaun Watson, my problem with Deshaun Watson's always been, hey, look, you're going to win football games by getting massages from dozens of only women. I've had massages by, actually, I think only one woman out of the one in Atlantic City, one in like 10 or 11 in Orlando, male. The Atlantic City was male. The female, I think, was, we're down the street in Port Orange, and that was... And then there's another one going way back, I think it was in Beechwood, Ohio. Well, what is the deal with regard to the preference? That's just like, you're like a creep if you're doing that. Like, and then I think you're a creep if you're just focusing on men. I think you should just, if you're going to get a massage, it's got to be something you're medically looking to do. So, all right. So this guy says that these women alleged that they were forced to the grand jury. He used force to do something, whatever that is. I'll get into this whole issue of force in a second. And then they say. And then he says, oh, now they're saying there wasn't force in the newest, civil cases. I don't know what the force is. I don't know what they're alleging. Oh, you know what? This isn't going to work. Well, yeah, it'll kind of work. We're kind of far away, maybe. This is my therapy. You know how they do. You see, like Good Will Hunting, okay? That dude's hot, right? All the girls like this guy. Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like. With Robin Williams, I think, right? He's like laying down a lot. That's what you do. You go to therapy and you like lay down. That's what I kind of think right now with this my chaise lounge. It's a matter of context when it comes to force. All right. Now I've been researching this a lot in the past month. Big time, okay? There's an issue regarding rape, sexual assault, just sexual violence. I'm a person with a disability, okay? Way over more than 90% of persons with disability have been have been sexually assaulted in their lives, okay? Most of it's not even reported. It's men, women, across the board, doesn't really matter. Force is multiple different things. Force can be done. Okay, getting tough. Another thing is through. That's the first one. Another one is coercion. Another one's manipulation. How does this happen? I don't want to. It's like gross, even like giving examples. I like to give examples on things, but it's like, ugh. Shame. Okay. What? You don't want to go there? It should just flow, y'all. It should just fucking flow if you're gonna do something. But you just don't. The whole disclosure. That's the problem with disclosure too. Is like people want to get into disclosure. The disclosure is. I don't know what their specific of the desires of what you wanted to get, or you wanted to accomplish with the massage, but. Maybe because he went to Instagram, so you already know something's going on. Like I've done things that had a lot of hands on my body. Recently, I'm doing physical therapy, and it's only been a woman and female. I did not choose this person. In fact, I think, well, I've been one acupuncturist, male. I've had 2 female acupuncturists in the past 15 years. And they touch, but that's where it would lead to something if he's, whatever he was doing with these women. But I mean, this is a problem with this Rusty Greer guy. He's a former Texas Rangers player. Rusty Hardin, James Hardin, Hardin. Okay, he's okay, there's another implication. Okay, the first thing he's got wrong. It can be the context of what the woman may have explained to the grand jury could be different than what was explained in the civil cases. That's the first issue. The second, just wiping out what this little bitch said. The biggest thing is, okay, well, we gotta look at the fact that 2 grand juries said there was no blah, 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 blah. Well, the whole J. Simpson case had that, remember? Hello? You gotta remember something. Police, sheriffs, these are little fucks. So these are the reasons why we have the crimes we have in this country. We're number 1 in every single category for crime imaginable. Number 1 in drugs. Number 1 in STDs. Most. Nobody's even close, alright? So, he's trying to say, oh, well, the grand juries didn't see a crime. That's fine. That's not why they're in the civil case. They're in the civil case because it's a civil matter now. Police and sheriffs, they don't want shit to be criminal. They don't want to deal with shit. Grand juries, you got to convince a very large group of people. I think it's sometimes 24, might be as low as 16 or 12. I don't know. The jury is like 12 or something. Who knows? Civil, I think it's 8. It might be 12. I don't know, depending on what jurisdiction it is, probably 2. But you understand something that the rules are different, and it doesn't have to be a crime committed in order for there to be a civil matter. Oops, accident, I stepped on your foot, it broke, boo-hoo, wah. I didn't want to pay the bill for it. Well, it was an accident. It wasn't actually a purposeful thing. Now you can go after the person, though, to pay. They don't want to pay for the damage. Now you're being a real bitch. All right, I'm not going to get my... Oh, I didn't mean to run into your car. Is it a crime to run into somebody's car? Is it a crime to accidentally step on somebody's foot when you're running by run down the street or something? And you actually step on somebody's... What? This is this different kind of... This little fuck, this Rusty Hardin guy thinks he can get away with this, thinking, oh, well, the grand jury argued there was no crime. That's not the issue here. It's not about a crime being committed. Are there damages in this case? Now, I don't... These girls should have known ahead of time, like, this guy's looking for me on Instagram. Why am I putting my shit up here on Instagram looking for a potential, like, the best quarterback of all time kind of thing? He's getting $230 million guaranteed dollars for the next 5 years. Why they should... we all know that they're looking for something else other than just not to prevent a crime. It's to do their job as a master therapist. I like to talk to other clients to see what kind of things that they did too. If these fucking attorneys, this is a fucking joke. There's not too many good attorneys out there. You want to see good attorneys? Go look at my name. Cuyahoga County Court of Common Pleas. I've had some strong, very good attorneys, and they're honest. I don't. It's because of me. I don't put up with their shit. I don't say, oh yeah, just go ahead and lie for me. Just go ahead and find the loopholes. No. You can see what's going on with this Deshaun. It's coming right back to him. Something's up with this kid. The Cleveland Browns really fucked up. They really fucked with the NFL. They fucked with the football, making it look like you can just go fuck around and that's we're just going to go ahead and focus on winning football games. That's not winning football games. You got to have character. Vince Lombardi, awesome man of God. I mean, John Madden, I wonder if he's gay, though. I'll make the video. Another thing, too, I mean, we've got Tom Brady, class man. You've got Walter Payton. Wow. I mean, I'm thinking of the running backs. Barry Sanders. What's up? I don't even need to say his last name, Reggie White. Hello, Michael Vick. He fucked up, man, big time with the dogs. And he realized his wrong, and he got right with it. He turned his place into, a rescue place for beautiful dogs. So there's two big things. Remember this, okay? The grand juries are irrelevant because, and this guy's just stringing along Deshaun Watson. He's hardin. He's a criminal. He knows what he's doing. He's milking this case to get more dollars. Criminal cases don't matter. They're irrelevant because this is now a civil matter. Police want to look at the 9/11 thing, for example. There's a reason why it was considered an act of terror and not an act of war. If the insurance companies would have been liable for all this matter as an act of war, because it's right in the contracts for life insurance policies, that it covers for act of war if the person was but not act of God or act of terror. So President George W. Bush came out, what was it, the 14th or whatever, or maybe even the 12th of September. He says an act of, it might have been that, no, he spoke to Congress. He said over and over and over, an act of terror. Because there's actually a terrorism insurance out there. So if it would have been an act of war, that would have shattered the economy and the whole financial services industry. Maybe permanently. I don't know how bad it would have been. How do you cover all that stuff? The buildings and all the things that were lost in the buildings, and of course the people. I mean, that's another problem too. I don't know how it's a mess. You got business insurance. You got it's just a mess. They're trying to get away from. They prefer O.J. Simpson case. Just let it be civil. Let them deal with that way, and they got him pretty good. It's not as much of a beyond reasonable doubt. I don't know how that works, but you can see the differences, y'all. I'm not an attorney or anything like that, okay? I don't. So two things. The issue of regarding force is not just physical. However, they're alleging he may have touched them or done things inappropriately to them or whatever, but they're so desperate looking for dollars, these stupid girls. I can't have a whole lot of sympathy for them. I mean, you should know that there's something up with this guy. All right, we out.